The job of a journalist, tedious as it is enshrined in the 1999 Constitution. Section 22 of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria states that the press, radio, television, and other agencies of the mass media shall at all times be free to uphold the fundamental objectives contained in this chapter and uphold the responsibility and accountability of the government to the people. Similarly, Section 39, subsection 1 states that every person shall be entitled to freedom of expression, including freedom to hold opinions and to receive and impart ideas and information without interference. Section 39, subsection 2 states that without prejudice to the generality of subsection 1 of this section, every person shall be entitled to own, establish, and operate any medium for the dissemination of information, ideas, and opinion. Despite all these provisions, security personnel have repeatedly violated this. Countless times, journalists have been arrested and incarcerated in the course of performing their duties, which are not in tandem with what makes the people in authority comfortable. Many journalists are molested, arrested, and some are still behind bars for holding government accountable. The case of Peter Okutu of Vanguard newspaper, who was recently arrested for reporting a military invasion of the community in Ohaoku local government area of Ebonyi State, is fresh in mind. In the ongoing effort of the task force team to contain COVID-19, some journalists have been stopped from reporting simply because it displeases the security personnel, whose officers are always caught flouting the law. In the light of all this, one wonders if the press is really free to perform their constitutional enshrined responsibility. We seek answers from senior colleagues, and they believe that the media is far from being free.
In all honesty, no person in his right senses can say yes to that, because it is not being fulfilled. Understandably so, in a country where our lives are being run by people who ordinarily shouldn't be where they are. What is the job of a journalist in the first place? To inform and educate. How can he inform if he has no access to the information to give to the public? So the only person that is blocking a journalist from coming in to cover what the person is doing has some skeletons in his cupboard or her cupboard.
The level of freedom that is required for the press to function efficiently and effectively in making Nigeria meet up with her goal is not what we see in our climb. I will must salute the doggedness of the Nigerian journalists, whom in spite of all the challenges that surround them, yet they still perform.
While saluting the courage and doggedness of journalists, the Vice Chairman of FCT Council urges journalists to take advantage of the Freedom of Information Act to hold the government accountable.
While we demand that excesses of government should be stopped while journalists carry out their activities, all journalists should rely on the relevant provisions of the FOI to carry out their assignment.
One wonders what will become of the nation if the searchlight of the press is not beamed on those in government. The question therefore is, should the press be gagged or barred from carrying out their constitutional duties? Gabriel Kuma, ITV News, Abuja.